Bunny. You know what's funny? This is our last math video of the week. Woo! Take two. Just saying.
Yeah. It ran away from us. It didn't work. All right.
But we're here. We're ready.
doing it.
All right.
Yes.
Woo!
It's going to be our best one yet because we've already practiced it.
Yeah, we have.
What
We've
did
got
you
it
say?
down.
Yeah.
So page 29 and
30.
there we go. All right. Whew. So number 4 says, how many 1 centimeter unit cubes are in the bottom layer
Oh my gosh.
of the rectangular prism at the right?
If I hadn't read that carefully,
You
I
would've-
would have maybe solved the entire thing and done way too much work.
Absolutely. They just want to know the bottom layer.
Easy.
Yeah.
Because you know what we can do? We can
And
count.
We can count.
Ready? Wait, I can't count the bottom layer. It's covered up.
Right, but because it's a prism,
I can count the top.
layer
Is
is
this-
the same as the bottom layer. All right, let's do
count.
it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, y'all. You know what I just realized, Mrs. Crumb? If I had looked here and said the bottom is 2 by 3,
3.
I could have
Oh.
multiplied and gotten 6 too.
Yep, that would
Either
work.
way, the answer is B.
6.
Woo!
Yeah. Woo. All right. Number 5. All right.
Which
so number 5 says, which
expression
expression
Can be used. Oh wait,
So
expressions.
expression. So not
Like a face?
yeah,
Like
here we
bunny
are.
face?
Right, no. Math expression.
expression.
Oh, yeah. Can be used to find the volume in cubic feet of this rectangular prism over here. All right, so let's figure out how are some ways that we can solve that.
Well, I feel like I have to figure out the dimensions first. So, because then that will help me understand what to do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's
Oh, it's 5
5
feet. Okay.
across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
6 feet.
wide, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 feet tall.
Oh, right. Okay. So, well, our first one says 30, but I don't see a 30. Oh, I see.
I see it too. Because we always have to multiply 3 things, but there's only 2, which I might just be like, meh, get rid of it. But I see something, I think you see it, 4 and 5.
Wait, that's 6.
That is a 6. That is a 6.
We're a little tired.
I'm
Okay.
a little tired. It's like
6
6
times
is
5.
the number that says 6 times 5 is indeed 30.
Oh, and that's where that is.
And then, here's that 4
There it
times
is.
4. So it's the bottom layer of 30 times 4 layers. That does totally show the volume of this cube.
It does. Nice. All right, so B says 5 plus 6 times 4. But
I have to multiply these.
right,
I
we
can't
can't
add
add them.
them. Meh.
Axe that one.
B is not.
Okay, so C says 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30.
Mrs. Crumb, we realized that the bottom layer is 30 and there's 4 layers. 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 is the same thing as 30 times
4. Right, because repeated addition and multiplication are the
same.
same. Nice.
C is totally one of the answers. Gosh, I'm glad that we kept going through each of them because it says expressions.
Ooh,
And we
more
didn't
than
just stop after one.
Oh, so important. Good job. All right, so let's check D and E because, maybe they're right.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. 5 plus 6 plus 4. Well, gosh, those are our dimensions, but
Right.
we have to multiply. We can't
Right.
add.
Because we added that, we'd only get 15, and we have a lot more units than
A
that.
lot more. All right, let's go to E. 30 plus 4. Well, wait, no, 30 times 4 is correct. 30 plus 4 is...
Yeah, that's not going to work.
So it is just A and C.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Already on number 6.
Woo, we're getting there.
Flora.
Flora, not fauna, because she's fauna.
I'm not. Flora's plants and fauna's animals and
There-
science. Science
Oh,
nerd.
yeah.
All right.
Flora.
Has a rectangular gift box that has a volume of 24 cubic inches.
Mm.
This box is 2 inches tall. Determine if the gift box could have the given length and width.
Oh.
Oh, it's really asking me to think about this.
Yeah, it is.
Huh. You know what? I'm like a visual bunny, so I think I'm going to draw a box.
I think
real
that's
quick.
a good idea. And
Here's
so
the
while
box.
she's drawing, let's think about what we know. We know that the total volume is 24, and we know that it's 2 inches tall. So how can we figure out what our bottom dimensions are?
Whoa, wait. If 2 inches tall, I can think back to layers. That would be having 2 layers here.
Oh,
So
right.
that means the bottom layer times 2 equals 24.
So we just have to divide that in half.
Half of 24 is 12.
Awesome. So we just need dimensions that when we multiply them, we get 12.
Oh, that
all
makes this so much easier.
Definitely, we can do this.
All right, let's look at the first one. Length 11 inches, width 11 inches. Wait a minute. 11 times 11 is not going to be 12. This is a no. First one,
And
no.
all right. Next one, length is 4 inches, width is 3 inches. So
4
times 3
3.
is 12.
That would totally
That one will
work.
work.
That's a yes.
All right. Next one. Whew.
Length 10 inches, width 2 inches. Well,
If I add them, but
no,
I
we
don't-
have to multiply.
Right. Okay, so 10 times 2 is
20.
20. So
No. That's a no.
All right. How about a length of 6 inches and a width of 2 inches?
That's
Gonna work
is 12.
because
So that's
6
a
times 2
yes.
is 12. All right. So our last one, a length of 12 inches and a width of 1 inch. I mean, that's pretty narrow, but
Yeah.
that's
12
going to work,
12
isn't it?
times 1 is 12. Maybe you're gifting like a magic wand or something.
There you go. It would be the perfect size box for that.
So that's a yes.
Good.
So we've got no, yes, no, yes.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. Aha. All
Guess
right.
what? We're already on the second page.
Here we go. Okay. Number 7 tells us that both figures are filled with unit cubes of the same size. That's
Good to
key.
know.
Which rectangular prism has the greater volume, figure A or figure B? So we need to figure out, does this have a bigger volume or is this going to have a bigger volume? I mean, this looks bigger to me, but how can we prove it?
Sometimes some of these have been tricky. I
They
think we
have
have
been.
to actually solve it.
I think
Well,
so.
I could count it, but I could also just find the dimensions and then multiply.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I think that sounds
So
good.
this is 3 wide.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6 cross.
Uh-huh.
And then I can see there's 2 layers, so 2 tall.
Okay, so then we just have to multiply those, right?
Yeah. So I could do, well, gosh, if I do 6 times 3,
Oh, then we
That's
get
18,
18. Then we have
that's
to
hard.
multiply that.
you know what? 6 times 2 is 12. That's much easier.
Oh,
'cause I
yeah,
know that
definitely.
12 times 3 is
36. And because of that commutative property, it doesn't matter what order we do those in.
That's a 3.
That is. I like it. All right,
All
so
right.
let's figure out this one. So B, so let's see, we have a set of 4 units across.
Do you want to brave the board?
Ooh, I don't know if I have the magic finger. Let's see. 4. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, and then we have 3 units wide. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gosh, I'm glad you
Right.
reminded me that I have to count the bottom layer because I
Right.
just saw 3, but you're
We
right.
still
it's
have that bottom
1, 2,
layer
3, 4.
too. So we have to have 4 of those. Okay, so now I have 3 times 4 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. Oh, so B has a bigger volume. Oh, nice. So we could just see, we had some of those same numbers. We both had 3s, but we had a 6 and a 2. That 4 and the 4, and with that bigger volume. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, it looks like 8 has a part A and part B.
Oh, no.
So let's start with part A.
Okay,
All
we
right.
can do it. We're almost
Good.
done.
So close. Motto drew the rectangular prism shown below.
Mm-hmm.
Draw and label a different rectangular prism with the same volume as Motto's prism.
Oh, so first we better figure out the volume, right?
I guess so.
Okay.
So we've
So,
got
5
and
times
2.
2. Okay.
So we've got, I'll draw it over here.
Okay.
5 times 2, which equals 10.
Good,
And then we need to do this 4. So 10 times 4 equals 40.
Okay, so to get another volume of 40, we're going to have factors that we can multiply to get 40.
Yeah.
Okay. So what should we start with? What do we think? What can I multiply and get 40?
Let's see. Well, we can do 4 and 10, but that's kind of what they already did.
That's right.
I could just flop it over, but I don't know. I kind of want a challenge, don't you?
I
Let's
do.
act strong.
All right, we can do it.
Okay. Well, I could do 2 and 20.
Oh,
That
could.
equals 40.
It does.
So what if I have like a really long box?
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to just draw it real quick. So let's say this is 2 centimeters tall.
All right.
So now I know times 2, so I have to take 2 and 20. I have to figure out what would make 20 down here.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, because we have to get all the way up to 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, well, we know we still have to multiply maybe another 2, or maybe
We could.
should we do that?
Because, well, we could do 2 and 10,
Right.
which equals 20.
Right, and then
times 2 more is 40. Right. So this could be 2 centimeters and then 10 centimeters.
oh, because that would still fit that.
Yeah.
We could have even made a different one, right? And made it super skinny.
Yeah.
And made it 20 long.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have all sorts of different ways that we can make a prism.
More of a square.
Oh, we
and made it 4 and 5 and then 2.
Oh, yeah.
We had a lot of options.
There really were. There are a lot of different ways that we could get to 40. Oh, I like it.
Explain how you know that the volume of your prism is the same as the volume of Motto's. Well, an expression or an equation would show that, right?
It would.
So I could say 10 times 2 times 2,
mm-hmm.
which this would end up being 20 times 2, which equals 40 centimeters cubed.
It does. Absolutely. And we already proved that this was 40 centimeters cubed. So 40 centimeters cubed, 40 centimeters cubed. Nice. Last question! All right.
Jorge uses 1 centimeter cubes to make a rectangular prism. Each layer of his prism is 5 cubes long and 2 cubes wide. His prism has 6 layers. Explain 2 ways to find the volume of Jorge's prism.
So maybe we could do multiplication, or we could also do what?
We could figure out the layer, the bottom layer, and then just multiply that.
There you go. All right, so let's try it.
So if we're just multiplying all the different dimensions,
yep.
I have 5 times 2 times 6.
There we go.
5 times 2 is 10 times 6 equals 60. And it said it was centimeters cubed.
All right. So that was one way that we could solve it. Can we figure out how many were in, I don't know, maybe a layer?
Yeah, let's figure that out.
Let's do that.
So it tells us it's 5 cubes long and 2 cubes wide, which would be 10. So you could say 10 times the 6 layers is still 60 centimeters cubed.
Absolutely.
2 different ways to show the same thing.
Oh, isn't that great about math? You can do this in so many ways.
Whatever works.
Absolutely. So there you go. Don't forget
You did it, but you need to finish your
exit ticket. Exit ticket. Exit ticket. And this time, it's I ready.
Ooh.